I actually live with my boyfriend. Me and my boyfriend, we stay in our car with our 2 cats.
Okay.
And I've been out here since 21. I'm 25, and I think this run is going to be coming to an end very soon. You know?
So you're planning on
I'm exhausted.
getting back?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. It's either like you're always having to watch your stuff from being stolen, and you're always constantly having to watch where the cops are, because they're going to harass you if you look homeless too. So, you know, it's just, I feel like I'm never rested, you know?
A bit of a slant.
Do you want me to go down more?
No, are you okay?
Yeah.
This is fine. Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Bye. So today we're here in Orange County, California with Audrey, and this is actually an update. I looked at my calendar, and it's actually 2 months to the day that we met you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I always felt like it was a lot sooner than later.
So have you been doing the last 2 months?
Honestly, I feel like for the whole time that I've been out here, since the last time I saw you guys, has been the most exhausting since the whole time I've been out here. I think it got really hard because my boyfriend, he ended up getting busted, and it was the first time I was like out in this area by myself, and that was really hard. You know, I tried to do what I thought would be helpful for me, which would be to stick with other couples, and that still didn't really work out too well. You know, like nobody will really watch my back like he would, you know what I mean? So, you know, I should have went. My mom was like, you should have called me and I would have came and got you, but of course I'm not gonna call my mom and have her come get me. So, even though he was mad, I didn't either. But, you know, now that he's out, it put a strain on our relationship a little bit, just because a lot of people don't like to see couples together, and they don't like happiness. A lot of people are miserable out here, so they try and do what they can to divide you. Mm-hmm. And they were doing it, which really shocked me, because I thought I was like stronger with us. And that's not necessarily that we're not strong, but people, the evil can play a big part out here with what they see like your weaknesses, you know, and when you think they don't know it, they do. And it got to, you know, we figured out that we gotta leave like soon, because it's gonna break us up, you know what I mean? And being out here, and I don't want that to happen. I've been with him for 4 years, and you know, it's about that time anyways, you know. First we were gonna go up north to my mom, but then my mom said we had to get rid of our cats, so I couldn't do that. Yeah. And my dad, who I've actually never seen since I was like 3, his sister said she lives in Oregon, that we can go up there, and she actually is 3 years clean.
Nice.
And she works with a program that after like 3 months they get you rent paid for 9 months. So we're gonna do that, and my dad can watch my cats.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds
So
great.
the sooner that we can get that all lined up, that's what we're gonna do.
How long were you by yourself? How long was your boyfriend in jail?
It was for 3 weeks, and this was actually 2 weeks ago now.
And did you have your car during that time to stay safe?
No, well, I mean, I had my car, but it's broken down now. Like, it won't move at all. It's completely filled with like my storage, like his storage, other people storing their stuff in my car, and it's just a big headache, honestly. At this point, I'd rather just get rid of it and honestly, I'm at the point now. I used to like want to get paid for it because I paid money for it, but someone told me a good like thing that sometimes you have to just take a loss in order to move forward.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I'm ready to just cut that out, you know?
Can you, any way of just emptying it out and take it over to a pick apart right there, or just sell it through Craigslist? Because there's like a big need of cars right now. Even if it's broke, somebody will pay.
Really?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
I might do that then.
Yeah, we
I
can
would
talk
do that.
about it. Yeah. I'll tell you all about it.
That's still getting something out of it. So
Definitely.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so what do you have to do to get to your aunt's house? Just pick a day or arrange transportation?
So my mom said that she would pay for me to get us to get out there. I just have to, today was the actually first day that I actually talked to my aunt. Like, my mom had talked to her already, but I had been trying to call her, and actually I lied. I tried to call her last night at like 1, and of course she's sleeping. So she called me today, and it went really good, and she said that we're just gonna try and make it happen as soon as possible. And you know, at first I was just telling her about me and my cats. I'm pretty sure she knows about my boyfriend, but I wanted to
make sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna call her later tonight and tell her. But I hope it's within the week, because there's no reason why it needs to be anything longer. You know.
The sooner the better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's happening in Oregon.
Mhm.
That's a great program.
Yeah.
To put you
That's
through
what my aunt did.
recovery and then 9 months of housing, get you back on your feet. That'd be great for you guys and the cats.
Yeah. Right. I feel like that would be, and Oregon's always been like a beautiful place, I've heard, and it's always cheaper up there and way cheaper than California. So I feel like if it's going to be any place for us to get on our feet, it would probably be there.
Let's get away from this whole
area.
scene.
Yeah,
Just
start
get
over.
away. Yes, just get away from it.
We both need that.
Where's your boyfriend from?
Anaheim.
Okay. So are you still boosting out here, or how are you getting money to survive?
Honestly, I had stopped really, like I boost sometimes, like when it comes to like if I don't have any more food stamps and like I gotta provide for us to eat or like my cats to eat. But as in to like get money wise, my boyfriend was the one that was doing the coming up, and he would car fish, and he's not doing that anymore since he got busted. He doesn't want to do it anymore.
What's car fishing?
So it's terrible. He would go to like places like where he got caught was in Knott's Berry Farm, and he would go to unlock cars and go in them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there's a lot of negative things that can happen when you do stuff like that. You could always run into the people that own the car, and I've seen like him get beat up. I've seen like somebody pull a gun out at him. Like I've seen like it's scary, but I feel like for him at the time it was like a high. Like it was like he was treasure hunting in his head, you know what I mean? And I hated it. And he would say he would do it for us, but in reality I know he really likes to go do it, you know? I don't think it was until he got busted. It was like he thought he was gonna do a lot longer than he actually had to do. Thank God, because of COVID, you know, like they're just kicking everybody out.
Thank God he's in California.
I know,
with our Gascon. They're letting everybody out.
Nobody has responsibilities anymore.
Nope. No, okay.
But you know, luckily he realized that he can't, like, instead of looking at it as like, oh, I can just do it again and get right back out, like he doesn't want to do it anymore.
Good. So he learned his lesson.
Right now, like, we're just depending on, my mom, she's sending me money here and there. What else? My mom's been helping me out with the money part for the most part. Sometimes we have to sell our food stamps because we both get our food stamp card. And so that's only been what we've had to do so far because it's only been a couple weeks since he's been out. So we don't want to, my boyfriend doesn't want to be out here until he has to go do what he had to do. Like, that's going to be a bad sign for our relationship if that's what's it going to come down to, you know?
Right.
Like.
And anything crazy happen out here lately?
Besides my boyfriend going to jail for me, like, that's probably as crazy as it gets. We were just talking about it the other day, if, you know, there's probably so many people out here that are, like, dropping like flies because of fentanyl. Like, there's probably people that we know that we haven't seen that could possibly have passed away that we don't even know about it because of how fentanyl is just taking over, you know? And To me, that's a crazy thing to think about. Like, I was worried about my boyfriend getting out of jail and overdosing, and you know what I mean? And I still worry about it, and you know, fentanyl is definitely the new killer out here, you know?
So are there like more people on the street doing it, like you see?
Oh my gosh, yeah. There was people from like when I first came out on the streets that didn't even do heroin. Like they only did like meth. And now I've seen them like years later and they're on fentanyl too. Like usually I see people that have done heroin that go to fentanyl. You know, like it's not just people that decide to do meth one day and then decide to do fentanyl. Like it's crazy how many people actually are like, you know, on fentanyl, and how many people are you know, it takes that one time, that one hit, and a lot of them do die.
What's the youngest person you've seen out here doing drugs?
18. That they say they were 18. They looked a lot younger than 18, but they said they were 18. You know, there was a girl in Santa Ana. She died from getting hit by a car. She was from Russia. She was a sex trafficking survivor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she ended up, she was on fentanyl too. But she came out here when she was 12 after being rescued from that, and her mother was in prison up there for like doing life for killing her mother for prostituting her.
Oh boy. Jeez.
And now she ended, I was so sad when she died, dude. She got hit by a car, and that was the most heartbreaking thing for me. Like I thought that, you know, like she always thought that this was going to be her life, and she could speak Russian and Slovakian, and I told her that she could be a translator. You know what I mean? And she like thought about it and she wanted to do it, and then all of a sudden that happened, and it was crazy. I thought like there was better for, like, you know, a better future for her.
Wow, sorry, that sucks. And so again, after being homeless for the last couple years, what's the most important lesson that you've learned?
That just pick your struggles. Like I always thought, like, you know, the grass is greener on the other side. You know what I mean? Like I thought I was gonna be missing out on something when I went to rehab. You know what I mean? I thought, oh, maybe just do it one more time. I'm missing out on the party. And honestly, like I feel like I'd rather be my struggles be like worrying about my rent than to be worrying about where I'm gonna sleep tonight. You know what I mean? Or who's gonna be sleeping around me, or you know what I mean? Like I definitely think that you should be grateful, like, for what you have. You know, I felt very ungrateful before.
You'll get back there.
Yeah.
You're gonna get there. And lastly, do you by chance have any social media information, like a Cash App or Facebook, in case somebody wants to donate some money to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. Do you want me to?
Yeah, I have a pen. We'll write that down.
Okay.
And then lastly, are you okay if we use the interview on our YouTube channel?
Of course.
Awesome. Thank you, Audrey.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.